President Trump is defending his decision to deploy more troops. He said today the National Guard will stay in L.A., quote, until there's no danger.
And when there's no danger, they'll leave. You would have had a horrible situation had I not sent them in. Horrible. You'd be reporting on a lot of death and a lot of destruction that's not going to take place.
Both Governor Newsom and Mayor Bass have maintained the National Guard wasn't needed.
We didn't need the National Guard. Why on earth? What are they going to do? Do you know what the National Guard is doing now? They are guarding 2 buildings.
As we reported yesterday, the state of California is suing the Trump administration, arguing the deployment was an unlawful federalization of the National Guard. ABC 10 News executive reporter Adam Racusin has been on the ground in downtown L.A. since Sunday, bringing us live coverage in the thick of all of it. He's there again today, joining us with an update.
There's been a lot of talk about the militarization of Los Angeles, the president calling in the Marines and the National Guard. We're outside of one of the federal buildings in downtown Los Angeles, and despite all of the talk, this is one of the only places we've seen the National Guard. And other than blocking off the building, they haven't had much interaction with the public. On the streets, city crews are spraying down windows and walls, trying to remove what seems like an endless array of graffiti. Most of the language directed at President Donald Trump and Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE. In many cases, windows that aren't tagged up are broken, the aftermath of a peaceful protest turned violent. Monday night, police pushed protesters away from the federal building and through the streets to the constant sound of police sirens and flashbangs. The federal building's been ground zero for all of the protests and demonstrations, and it's certainly taking its beating. But just a few blocks away, it's business as normal. You'd have no idea that there were mass demonstrations through the streets of downtown. Unless you're a business owner.
Everybody, hear the news. Of course, they just try to avoid the area.
This man asked us not to use his name or say the name of his business, but made one thing clear. While he believes people's intentions are good, it's having a bad effect on businesses no matter where they are in the city.
Because of the downtown and chaos and the homeless issue, is a lot of insurance company, they don't even insure most of the businesses in the area. So yes, they all worry and scared.
With more protests scheduled throughout the day on Tuesday and the threat of the military, there's worry through the area. People's livelihoods, including those protesting, will be impacted, and not in the way they'd hoped.
Adam Racusin, ABC 10 News.